Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, as always, for strengthening. Look at this beautiful minyan. Baruch Hashem. We're very fortunate. Very fortunate. We are in the second parak, and we're going to be learning Mishna Daled and Mishna Hey in Chagiga. We are dedicated Lili Nishmas Yaakov Moshe Ben Zev L'Schus Avram Ben Yom Benish Ben Malk Yudis and family of Fushalem Fel Yom Moshe Ben Chayei Sarah, by the Fisher family Lili Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbi Shlomo Ben Avram Alevi Perel Bas Ruvain, dedicated by Yol Klugman and family, and for my Shvers Refuah Ligdar Aya Ben Rivka and Meir Ben Chayei Sarah. And we also learn Lili Nishma Shol Ben Tuvia. His neshama should have a great aliyah. When Shavuos falls out on Friday, so Beis Shammai is of the opinion that the Olos Re'iyah are not slaughtered on Shabbos. I mean on Yom Tov. Everybody holds it's not on Shabbos, but not on Yom Tov, because he says Atzeres Tia Lochem, only that which is Lochem, but the oil which is Kula Kol Hashem, it can't be slaughtered. So it can't be slaughtered on Shabbos. So its time of slaughter is Sunday. So Yom Tavoyach Achar Shabbos. Like we learned in the previous Mishnah, Beis Hillel says Darshans the pasuk Atzeres LaHashem Alikecha, that which is LaHashem, the oil of Re'iyah can be offered up on Yom Tov. So Ein Yom Tavoyach Achar Shabbos. The day of slaughter is not after Shabbos. Everybody agrees, however, where if Shavuos falls out on Shabbos, so then you don't bring personal karbanos on Shabbos. Umaydim shemechal yos b'Shabbos sheyom Tavoyach Achar Shabbos. That the day of slaughter, the makeup date is Sunday. Now that poses another problem, because you see the Tzedokim reared their ugly head, and they said that Shavuos is always on Sunday, because they translated Memacharas HaShabbos not as the day after the first day of Yom Tov, but they translated it as Sunday. So they always made it on Sunday. So by pushing the carbon off to the Sunday, it would look like you're giving some support to the view of the Tzedaikim. So in order to preclude that, the Ein Kohen Gadol Mislabesh B'Kelev, we don't allow the Kohen Gadol to wear his Yom Tov begadim. This doesn't mean the Big Day Kahuna. If he does the Avodah, he has to wear the 8 begadim, the tzitz and the chaysh and the ephod. Of course, he has to wear that. But it means his personal Yom Tov begarments he doesn't wear, in order that it shouldn't give credence to him. Or Mutarin Behesped V'Tanis, and that Sunday they were allowed to have eulogies and fasting, Shaloi L'Kayim, in order not to strengthen Divrei HaOimrim, the words of the Tzdokim that said Atzeres Achar HaShabbos, that Shavuos is always on a Sunday. The rest of the Masechta is on the subject of Tumah V'Tara. The first thing we're going to talk about is Netilas Yodayim. Now, Netilas Yodayim, washing the hands, Stam Yodayim Tumei is saying, it says that the hands move around and they touch unclean places, and because of that, Noitlin Yodayim, you have to wash Stam hands, Lachulin, Ulamaiser, V'Latruma, for Chulin, for Maiser, and for Truma. However, there is different levels over here. By Chulin, you only have to wash your hands before eating bread. By Maiser Sheni, you have to wash your hands before eating any Maiser Sheni. By Truma, you have to wash your hands before touching Truma. So there's 3 different levels. But all Netilas Yadayim is enough. Ulekaidish, for Kachim, there the din is that Madbilin, you have to submerge your hands in a mikveh. It's not enough, Netilas Yadayim. You have to submerge your hands in a mikveh, and then you have the 5th level. You wouldn't think something is a higher level than kachim, but there is ulechatas, in preparing the mechatas, the water of lustration, which of course is national commodity, which allows people that are Tmei Mace to become Torah by sprinkling them on the 3rd and the 7th day. Im Nitma Yadav, if your hand becomes Tamei from a source, let's say by touching Svarim, it makes him Tamei, by touching food that was Tamei, or Mashkin that was Tamei, which is a Tumah D'Rabbanan, so there, Nitma Gufa, we say that for the Mechatis, your whole body becomes Tamei, and you have to immerse in a mikveh. So that's the highest level. Okay, Rabbi say this evening at 8 o'clock we have the Daf Yomi, which is a lot easier daf than the last two blot. The last two blot was really hard, and tonight's daf is much easier. Last night we had 8 people in the shul, which really made me very excited. We hope everybody would come down. When we change the clock, we're really going to try to have a 7:45 Mariv, a second Mariv. So we really need to start developing people to come down to the shul. Really, it's good for the health of the shul, and it's good for my well-being. So it really is. So anyway, Daf Yomi tonight is at 8, and approximately at 9 o'clock is the Chumash here. Come down. You want to listen to your wife at home, you can come down with your wife. We used to have that. But if not, you could listen at home at zoomdaf.com, zoomdaf.com. Also, I want to say that I put already on earlier today on Torah Anytime on Kalashon on YouTube this year for the Shabbos table on Noach. So that's a 28-minute share that's available as well. You can pick it up right now on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel, Rabbi Mishna Weiss, or of course on TorahAnytime.com. We did send out the people that don't read their emails. We did send out the first envelope to Adirei Torah from $1,822 from the Kehillah. Thank you all very much. Should be a schus for everybody. I will be sending out another mailing because I know already one check is coming in the mail. So if anybody wants to give me money for Adirei Torah, they can still do so. Kol Amar B'Harizem Meshubach. Thank you for joining us. Reb Chananya ben Akasha Amar Ratza HaKadosh Baruch Hu L'Zakaises Yisrael L'Fikra Chibelem Torah Mitzvahs Shenem Adinai Chafetz Aman Tzidkai Yagli Torah V'Yadir.